So I'm out here running this test, and these are the lights that were in question, that were supposedly not the Tough Plus brand, and these were supposedly the Tough Plus brand. I guess some had it in question whether they were actually the same lights, or they're not as bright or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and run a low and high beam test the best I can while I'm filming. So you see low beam here. It's older, so I need to clean them up, but you get an idea. There's your low beam, and then here's the low beam on these. They appear to be just as bright as these low beams. No difference there that I can physically see. Color temperature is exactly the same. There's no change in color temperature. The light looks the same on low beam as these, the supposed ones that are Tough Plus. Here's the high beam. There's the high beam. And the high beam on these appear to be exactly the same. That's the high beam down here. Same color temperature, same everything. Now, I haven't got a wall to test them out on, but these seem to be pretty much the exact same. The color temperature is exactly the same. The light's showing just the same amount of light as these lights down here. There's no difference in them whatsoever. If you do your DRL, you can see what happens when you do DRL. It's not as bright on DRL in the middle. That's when you do DRL. That's the regular low beams, or that's the regular low beams. That's low and high beam there together. Low beam, DRL, which is not quite as bright as that. And then you got regular high beam. These are no different than these in brightness. I can tell you just by physically looking dead into this one, they are the same when it comes to brightness on high beam and low beam. Exactly the same. Color temperature is the same. So I'm not sure what the deal is with the some thinking that they got something that if you're buying the Tough Plus, or you're buying these right here, you're going to get the exact same type of light, exact same quality of light. And I'm going to show you just for reference. If they're not flickering, pulling power off the battery, you need the harness. I'm going to crank the Jeep up just so I can show you. Just for reference. I'll crank the Jeep up. No flicker. That's because I'm running the rally harness. There's your low beam. That's me pulling power right off the battery. No flicker. No flicker on high beam, pulling power right off the battery. So if you want to eliminate flicker with these lights, you got to pull power right off the battery. That's with the rally conversion harness. That's the ones hooked up to the actual Jeep with running the rally conversion harness. These are the exact same lights. So if someone orders the Tough Plus, or if someone orders the knockoff, or the fake. I'm not even sure if they are fake Tough Plus lights. That's what everybody keeps saying, but you're not going to get no different. If your expectations are for these to be any different than these, or these to be different than these, they are the same light. They are, I'm not sure if they're made by two different companies, but you're going to get the same results out of this light as you're getting out of this light. The brightness of them are exactly the same. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna see if I can get up here into the garage a little bit and maybe get a beam shot onto the wall. Give me a second. Okay, best I can. I'm gonna do this. I got this side covered up, so it's only. So I'm running a test off of this one light right here. You can see in there. That's the color hue of the Tough Plus. The brightness, that's one headlight only that's on. That's the cutoff. That's what you'd be looking at. You can see this is the one that everyone's saying is the Tough Plus, the one that's mounted on my Jeep here. So that's what you'd be looking at with the Tough Plus one. I'm gonna attempt this. Attempt to figure out a way I can set this up so I can. Let me go turn these lights off. But there you go, one light. Let me see if there's a way I can hold this and try to do this test at the same time without frying this headlight. So I'll set this here. If I can set this up where to sit here. Not sure if I can or can't. Oh man, I need a tripod or something. Oh, come on, if it could sit right there, it'd be freaking awesome. Okay, slightly different angle, but I'm putting this right here at where the other one is. So right now you're looking at this one right here, and I got it right here in front of the where the headlight would be at, same spot. Get my hand out of the way. What the heck? There you go. Actually, exactly the same brightness. Actually, this one has a little more spread, it looks like, than the actual Tough Plus one. There's your high beam. That's your high beam right there. The high beam, and there's your low beam. You can see there's no difference right there. That's low beam only, and then here's your highs. There's your high beam, and I'll turn the high beam of the actual Tough Plus one on. This was this one right here. So now I'll turn the high beam of the actual Tough Plus one on. You can see there's no difference. The lights have the exact same amount of throw, the exact same amount of light. As the other one, so that's why I'm still trying to figure out. So that was the Tough Plus one. Once again, I'll show you the high and low of this one right here. I got the cord here. I'm gonna hook it up. I'm gonna hold it. If I gotta hold it right here in front of the camera. You can see the low beam. No different. High beam. got the hot spot right in the middle. Actually, this has got more, it looks like these have more of a hot spot than the Tough Plus ones do. Honestly, I'm almost tempted to hook them up and see what they look like riding around. But there you go. That's the exact same color temperature, the exact same amount of light. No different. Spread's exactly the same. So it appears that no matter which way you go, if you get these, great. If you can, and if you get these, great. You're gonna get the same light, the same results. I mean, some said the color temperatures are off. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Like 2 people have said that, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. But from what I can see here and what I just did, everything, these are exactly the same. Here you go. The difference is one's got the DOT E9 up here, the other one here and here, right here. There you go. They look exactly the same. There you go. Reflectors are exactly the same. Everything's exactly the same. You can see that the headlight's no different. I just done the test, so maybe in a few days I feel the need to put them in. But from what I can see right here, visually, these have the same brightness, exactly the same color. There's no difference in them. So whichever route you go, you're going to get good headlights. They're both going to be quality headlights. And if I was a betting man, I'd say they're both getting made by the same company. I can't open this one up because, it's like I said, it's sealed. It feels exactly the same as the other ones that I got in here. If I could get back here and tap the way the material is, it feels like it's exactly the same. It feels like it's like got maybe an aluminum cover to it. So I'm gonna post the results of these videos up, merge them together. If you got any questions, hit me up. It's Jamie, Jeepin' Nation.